Good luck.
Like the radio.
Enjoy.
Good luck, Frank. We are going to do well. This morning was very good.
Hola, muy buenas tardes. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome again to Job Barcelona. First of all, we would like to thank you for being there. I have the pleasure to introduce you Anna Creuet and Frank Wolfs. They are both corporate recruitment consultants at Join the Dutch. If you have interest in developing your career abroad in such an international and open country as the Netherlands, join this conference. They are going to explain all the opportunities that this company is offering you to develop your career in the Netherlands. Anna is from Salamanca, Spain. She's working now in Netherlands. He has several years of experience working and studying abroad in countries such as Netherlands, Belgium, Nepal. She has a bachelor in communication and 2 master's degrees in international relations and human resources. And on the other side, Frank Wolfs is a recruitment entrepreneur. His company offers staffing services to companies in Netherlands. As Dutch society and industry is very open to international people, he developed Join the Dutch in order to attract people from all over the world to come to Holland for work and build up life there. So thank you both for being here, for participating in Job Barcelona. And you can start whenever you like, sharing your screen and introducing you and saying hello to our audience. Thank you very much.
Hola a todos. Hola.
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Me llamo Frank.
Yo soy Ana y estamos encantados de estar aquí con vosotros hoy, compartir esta experiencia y este proyecto tan bonito que estamos desarrollando.
Sí, sí, pero ahora hablamos en inglés.
En inglés.
Okay? Okay, vamos. Okay, so, well, a great welcome here from the Netherlands to all of you, wherever you are. We are actually not thinking in borders. So we are a country which is welcoming people from all over the world. And thinking about that from our recruitment entrepreneurships, we have some companies here in the Netherlands developing services for individuals that are looking for opportunities. We have developed over the last 12 months a concept that we call Join the Dutch. So this is now a startup company having 6 employees here in the office today, of which Anna and myself are able to present ourselves to you. And I would like to give you, together with Anna, an introduction of why we want to develop Join the Dutch, so we can give you the opportunity to build up a professional life, maybe outside of the Spain, in another country, somewhere else. So we started with Join the Dutch, developing 5 items that we find very important to cooperate between ourselves with colleagues, but also in our cooperation with candidates looking for opportunities, as well as working with companies that we service. These 5 bullet points that I would like to share with you today are mentioned on the slide in front of you. So creativity, which is very important. So we always think outside of the box, and there is always room for original ideas. Second point I would like to mention is fun. I mean, we are really not always wearing these orange jackets. Today it's fun. We would like to have a lot of fun in the office, but also outside of working hours, working with colleagues together. Transparency is a very important aspect that I would like to mention. Especially in HR and in recruitment, it's all about honest relationships. Open, be transparent, give feedback where needed. We would like to do that when you submit your resume. We will give you feedback on how you have written it down and what kind of options we can think of. This means you give the trust to us, and we would like to give the trust back to you. This way we can build a relationship together, because we are thinking long term. We will try to build a community as well in the Join the Dutch platform. So if you connect to us now, we will try to connect with you for many, many years. Okay. Finally, respeto, I think in Spanish. So it is about two-way communication. Huh? It is not one-way communication. We would like to send, but also receive feedback and exchange information. So if you feel these items are similar to your personal opinions and just your personal values, then I think we have a mutual interest to connect to each other. So last year, I was celebrating my 10-year anniversary in my recruitment company, and we wanted to visit a city to have fun, fun, there it is again, but also to experience the labor market in another country. In the end, we have decided to visit Barcelona, because there was the great JOBarcelona' event. And also we were able to visit our friend Frankie de Jong, who also visited Barcelona in those months. He signed this actually, and I think you could be the owner of this one with the signature of Frankie from Barcelona. So we went to Barcelona. We came to the city for 10 days, walked around, interviewed candidates, and we participated in the JOBarcelona' event. We have interviewed more than 150 people on that day. Great people like yourselves with great ambitions for future careers and for future options. And in the end, of course, not everybody was completely interested, but I can tell you that 4 out of these individuals were offered a job with one of our customers here in the Netherlands. And actually 2 of them got made the trip and are working now in the Netherlands. And this whole idea and this success, that made us think about continuing with this story and continuing with the Join the Dutch as a company, trying to attract young but also very experienced professionals from abroad to come and join the Dutch, come and work in the Netherlands, because simply our labor market is so big that the Dutch educational system cannot provide for enough qualified people. So the Dutch companies already have to recruit from overseas. And I think we will try to bridge the gap between finding the right opportunities in the right industry, in the right company. And that's why we wanted to participate again this year in the JOBarcelona'. And here we are today. So that positive experience is a proven fact of Join the Dutch as we are today. And I would like to give Leandro, who we recruited last year from the Barcelona event, and he will explain why and what he did.
Hola a todos, my name is Leandro Rangel. I originally come from Panama, and I was staying in Barcelona last year doing my master's in automated production and robotics. I decided to go to this job fair, JOBarcelona', where there were a lot of companies and people there. I can never imagine how it was going to be, and suddenly I met these orangey people wearing these jackets I'm wearing now. It's called Join the Dutch, and what first caught my attention was, of course, the orange. And well, I decided to go to these people and apply for discuss some opportunities, job opportunities, and they explained me what were the possibilities and the process made, and I applied eventually to this program to find jobs out abroad. So in the beginning, I was already expecting to find a job abroad, and because I also had some experience abroad, I decided why not to give a shot. And at the end, so I started the process, and I had some interviews from different companies and some positions. And now I'm here in the Netherlands, working for a company and as a system engineer. I have been here for 3 months already, The first steps were quite I was a bit scared, of course, because it's a change and you have to start from scratch all over. But I mean, you get through it, and then there are some tricky parts like finding housing, but eventually you will get some help, and you will meet people, and you will get something that you will like. So far, I'm as I already mentioned, 3 months here, and I am enjoying my life here in the Netherlands. I'm liking very much, and of course I'm planning to stay here for long, and I encourage you to do the same, and not to be afraid of what can happen, because I guess you want also to develop your how to say the professional life. And if you want to improve, I would suggest also to give it a try, and don't let this opportunity go away. Thank you.
Gracias.
Hola a todos. My name.
Okay, so this was Leandro, and we understood that we just found out that you were not able to see us up until now. So sorry about that. Maybe you like not seeing me, I can imagine, but then we have Anna. So coming back to the presentation, I think it was a great experience to meet a lot of people in Spain, and it's very unfortunate that we couldn't be there live today or back in March. But this positive experience with Leandro and the other Spanish people that we tried to recruit to the Netherlands made us develop Join the Dutch. And to be absolutely clear, we are not focusing only on recruiting Spanish people to the Netherlands. We will visit Italy, we will go to Brazil, we will go to Germany, we will go to Korea. So it is just that we have to start somewhere, and today it is Barcelona. But who else can tell the story better than people who already made the step from another country to the Netherlands? So building Join the Dutch for me also meant that I needed to have international people as part of my team as well. So we started with one of our colleagues, Rosella from Italy, who joined, and we have a couple of Dutch colleagues as well. But we also recruited Anna, with a background from the Spain, and I think this is a good moment that Anna tells more about the story that she had so far.
Yes, sure. Thanks, everyone. I'm very, very happy to be here today with all of you and have the opportunity to share my experience, as many people did also in the past for myself, and this really helped me to move forward in my career and in my life. So, as you already know, I'm working and living in the Netherlands currently, but today I would like to explain you how I did until setting up my life here, and all the benefits that I got for living and working abroad. I'm in the Netherlands since the beginning of 2019. However, since 2013, I have lived in other countries, all the countries that you can see in this map. I'm originally from Spain, from Salamanca, but I moved to Belgium. This was my first experience abroad, an Erasmus. And then this experience was so nice. I really grown a lot during my experience abroad in Belgium that I decided to be there, to keep there, and to do my master's degree there and keep improving my French, which is now my second language. So in Belgium, I lived for almost 5 years, where I was working, but also studying my master. And it was also during my time in Belgium that I had the opportunity to go to Nepal and work there for half a year. And I did there one of my internships. Great experience, different culture, different people. So by the way, one of the things that I really, really like to living and working abroad is that the chances to know and to meet international people and make new friends are bigger. For example, who is now my boyfriend, I met him in Belgium, and he's from Portugal. So that's mean that now I also speak Portuguese because of him. So it's also, I think, a big benefit. Then after 5 years living in Belgium, my boyfriend, because of professional reasons, he decided to move to the Netherlands. So at this period, I was very happy living in Belgium, but I thought, okay, maybe it will be great to also give the next step to my career, to my professional career, but also to my personal career, and move to the Netherlands with him. So we decided to move to the Netherlands. However, sometimes the things are not easy. And for example, at this moment, I also felt a bit uncomfortable with my English skills, communication skills. So before moving to the Netherlands, I decided to move to Ireland. And I was working there something around 6 months to improve my communication skill in the Netherlands. And like that, also increase my, my job opportunities in such an international country as the Netherlands, where everybody speaks English. So I'm in the Netherlands now since January 2019, and so it's something around 1.5 years now. So as you can imagine, all of this international experience took me around 7 years. That's why today here, I would like to share some of the benefits that I got from all of these years abroad. So the first benefit that I would like to share with all of you is the communication skills, because it's only because of this experience that nowadays I'm able to speak 4 languages, and I'm learning also Dutch here in the Netherlands. So it does not matter to which country you move, your communications skill will increase and will improve a lot. It could be Italian, it could be Spanish, English, Chinese, doesn't matter, but this for sure will be a strong point in your resume and in your career, and also from a personal perspective, will allow you to communicate with different people, to share opinions, to share experience, so it's something great. Here in the Netherlands, everyone speaks English. So you can easily do your life and develop your life here in the Netherlands speaking in English. However, I think it's very nice if you make the effort to also learn Dutch, to also go a bit deeper in the culture of the country, create relations with the people, and for sure, increase also your job opportunities here. So this is the first point, and I think one of the most important points, but also the networking. So when you are abroad, you are giving yourself the opportunity to meet people, to build relations, personal, but also professionals. And these relations will help you a lot in the future when you are going to move your career and when you are looking for a new job or anything in your life. I would like to share with you, for example, last year when I arrived to the Netherlands, I started my professional career here in the Dutch labor market working at Philips. And I can really say that all the connections that I make and that I made there really helped me to find the next job. And yes, just move forward. They really helped me moving forward in the Dutch labor market. So I think this is also a point very important that you are going to get if you study, if you move, if you live, and if you work abroad. In my opinion as well, one of the most interesting benefits is learn how to adapt yourself to a new and different culture. So living and working abroad, you will need to deal and to learn how to deal with different type of people. And also you are going to learn how important is respect and understand different ways of thinking, different ways of living, of working. And I think this is really something very, very valuable from a professional perspective. Also from a personal perspective, but being in a meeting with different people and be able to think about them, to think about the things they are saying, respect them, think again about that. So it's very, very important. And of course, with all of that, you are going to grow as well in a personal level, because experience a new culture, a new way of living and working will bring you very nice experience. But also, I have to be honest, and also the fact to be abroad, you will face uncomfortable and sometimes difficult situations, but these situations will only help you growing as a professional, as a person, and also know yourself a bit better, and also recognize your needs and also your wants. So for sure, it looks cool, have a kind of trajectory international with many experience abroad, but I have also to say that sometimes it was not easy, and but well, it's that makes you grow and is always positive. So yes, I think these are the 4 points that I would like to mention, to start mentioning to you, but those points are the points who will boost your CV and your professional career. I said this because if you work abroad, skills are your adaptability, your flexibility, and your communications skills, I already mentioned, are going to improve. If you are a young graduated now in Spain, maybe you are experiencing a lack of opportunities in your home country in a specific industry. So being open to move abroad, you will increase the chances to find a job. No, I'm not saying that because one country is better than another one, but it's just because you are opening your horizons. So I remember my first job experience was working in a newspaper in my city in Salamanca. I really liked it. It was a great experience, but at this moment, I didn't see a future for my career in my country or in my city home. That's why I said, okay, let's go for an Erasmus. Let's explore another countries. Let's explore another people, another way of living, of working. And it's because of that now I'm here sitting with Frank in the Netherlands. So as well, I think that I said that I really think that you will be also more interesting for employers, because if you have some experience abroad, because they will be intrigued by the fact that you were working abroad, that you were living abroad. They will need, want to hear more about your experience. And also they are going to see that you are someone who is not afraid to go out of your comfort zone, to take risks, to face fresh and new challenges. So believe me that really your international experience will be a very strong point in your CV. And I fully believe that all of my international experience gave me the opportunity to have the job that I currently have here. And that's one also of the reasons that Frank hired me here at Join the Dots. So I really think that there are only positive points. For sure, this is only my personal experience, but as me and other people also move abroad, move to the Netherlands. If you go to our website, you can see the experience, and you can read, listen, and watch the experience of also many other people who took the step to move abroad, who are living also in the Netherlands. And in all of these testimonials, you can read about the benefits of living here in this country, but also about the things that they like less. So I really recommend you have a look to that if it's in your plans to move abroad and came here and join us and join the Dots.
And of course, your story will be different than theirs and ours. Sure. And that's the story you will have to develop yourself. And that's the unique possibility you can decide for yourself.
Yes. Every experience is different. Every person is different. We have different, different opinions, different challenges, different. So yes. Well, all these people, as like me, we already took the step to move abroad. But as Join the Dots, we know, because we already experienced, some of us, that moving abroad will be probably one of the best experience that you are going to face. But sometimes it's also a hard, a complex process. And sometimes you need some guidance, you need someone to support you and to guide you. Because you should have, and you might have a lot of questions. That's why here at Join the Dots, we are here to support you on that. And also very important, we are here to avoid that you feel as a tourist in this country, because we don't want that you feel as a tourist in this country. We want that you feel like a Dutch, like your own, like you pitch yourself, but be comfortable living here in this country. So by joining Join the Dutch, you can find many information about the first practical things that you need to do when you move abroad in this country, but also how is living in the Netherlands, and the most important thing, how the business culture looks like here in the Netherlands. So we can support you with all of these points. So you can get information from our website, but also we can have a personal contact, calls, whatever, to speak more about that if you need it. That's why, focusing now in the working in the Netherlands, we developed in our website the career page, where we can share many of our job offers, right, Frank?
Yeah. And take into consideration, and thank you, Anna, for your story. And my personal story is almost exactly the same as Anna's, although I didn't go to the Netherlands or Belgium as a country to do my studies or my first work experience. I went to other countries, but I learned from that you improve for sure your communication skills, your personal development, and your professional development. And I know by experience that employers are looking to those type of experience, because this is where you will distinguish from all the other colleagues that you have, in the university next to you who don't do these extra things. So please take that into mind. So take into account, Join the Dutch, we are a startup company. So when you go to the career section on our website, you will not find 1,000 open positions. It is very easy to post 1,000 positions on the website, because there is a multiple of that on the Dutch labor market. So I think at the moment we have about 8 or 9 that are really relevant and are committed by our customers. But I think the most important one is an open application that you can do, where you can write about your ambitions, about your interests, and your goals for the next couple of years. And then one of our experts in the recruitment here, they will take up your email and make contact with you to start talking about the options that we can see here in the local market. So that's a good starting point. If you see a very relevant position, of course, feel free to apply. And then one of my colleagues that is the preferred consultant for that will make contact with you and start the application process. But we are more than welcome to receive open applications.
Yes, please. And don't forget that we are a startup company. So now we are starting, but we are growing. We keep running, very positive. But here in the Netherlands, there are plenty of job opportunities for international people. Here in the Netherlands, many international companies are based here, and they are looking for people as you, as me, people who speak different languages with nice backgrounds. So please, as Frank already said, even if you don't see your perfect job description there and your job, please contact us by email, by our website, LinkedIn, whatever, and let's keep in contact with us, and let's see what we can do for you. Okay?
And talking about staying in contact with us, what better platforms we can use than all the different social medias that we have. So I think you can find us. Well, I'm pretty sure that you can find us on the Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, for your knowledge, I think 98% of the Dutch corporates are presenting themselves on LinkedIn, also from a career perspective. So this is maybe the best starting point if you want to search for international opportunities in the Netherlands or even outside in other countries as well. So please follow us, please connect with us, and feel free to invite your friends, wherever they are in the world, to also join the Dutch sites. Because, like I said, we are open to contact people in Asia, in the Americans, and in all the rest of Europe, and build our community. Because that's what it's all about. If you trust us, we will trust you. We can build this great community and start working, building a relationship together.
Yes, and to start with the community today, you can already go and visit our Instagram page, because there are some questions waiting for you. So please go there, see this question, reply to them, have fun, And yes, just be in contact with us and have fun together. Okay?
Yeah, I think
sorry, I didn't tell you that there were 5 minutes left, so there's 1 minute left.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt you, sorry, but
That's
just
right.
1 minute left. Thank you.
No worries, it's fine. We are almost finished.
Yeah, maybe final slide that I think we had is on COVID. I think it's important to mention. Of course, here I think the situation is improving a lot. There is a good government site that is providing you with all information you need, but you can also contact us. We will tell you what's happening and what not.
Yes.
Situation can change on a daily basis.
That's it.
So for sure, stay healthy. Wash your hands on a daily basis, and then we are maybe safe.
Respect the distance.
Respect the distance. So I think that was about it. Maybe I can show the soccer balls written on a signature by Frankie de Jong last year when we were visiting Barcelona. So it is here. You can pick it up if you want, but then you have to join the Dutch.
Yes, and to come to the Netherlands.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thank you very much, Anna, for this presentation. Now it's time to open the debate and the questions from our audience. I kindly ask you to minimize stop sharing so we can see you directly. Thank you very much. Okay. We have many questions about the type of offers that you have in this moment. For example, we have Juan has said, I do have a master's degree in EU law from Leiden University, and I would really like to get back to the Netherlands and work there. If there's something legal wise, do you have something from the legal domain? Thank you.
Yeah, well, I don't think we have a current position posted on our website, but to give you an idea, we have recruited a legal counsel earlier this year, and we did an IP and a legal consultant as well. So it happens. Of course, these type of positions are not to the amount that engineering positions will occur in the Netherlands. But for sure, please contact us, and we will try to make a connection to whatever law environment you would be interested in.
That's it.
And there is a person, Mel, who is pushing for his or her candidature. I already applied to a vacancy that I have seen in the as a technical purchaser because I am a supply chain and procurement specialist. I would like to take that experience. So this is, I imagine it's someone that has already applied for this opportunity.
Yes, thanks. We already received some of your applications. However, this week we were quite busy organizing this event, this speech. But by the end of this week, we are going to reply to all of the applications, to the new applications. We already have in contact with some of the applicants, but we are receiving too many applications. So we are tracking all of these one step by step to assure a personal contact.
Perfect. And there is Antonia who's asking about offers for pharmacists and explain how can I apply for them. I think you have explained that you have this possibility of an open application system. So this is great because then that means that you apply and then you help these people to find out according to their goals, to find out the right place, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I can tell you by experience that the Dutch labor market has a shortage of pharmacists. The challenge will be to find the right one in the right city environment, because you can imagine if Dutch people, maybe elderly people who don't speak English, when they come to the pharmacy to get the prescription and there is a person at the other side of the counter who doesn't speak Dutch, then there may be some connection problem. So for sure, there is possibilities for pharmacists. I think it's important that you speak very good English and you have the ambition to learn Dutch as well.
Great. And another question. This is from a Venezuelan professional with 10 years of experience. So we are not talking about a junior profile.
No.
And a master's degree from a Spanish university. This person is asking if there is some opportunity with you or if it's just for young people. If you were just for young or also for senior.
I'm 50 years of age, so there is also options in the Dutch labor market for more senior people. No, without kidding, of course. I think we mentioned in the beginning, we are open to make relationships with either fresh people just coming out of university, but also very seasoned, experienced professionals. The Dutch labor market is getting. I mean, after the Second World War, many people were born, and these people will go on retirement in the next couple of years. So there will be a lot of very experienced people leaving the labor market, and these experienced people need to be replaced, not only by young people, but also by very experienced people. So feel free to reach out, and for sure we will take a look at your details if you are more experienced. Yeah.
Great. And there are many questions about what about the people that are not from the EU? So if they can also apply to your job offers.
Yes.
You open applications, people from everywhere?
Yes, for sure. As I already mentioned before, here in the Netherlands, there are many international companies, and normally, well, sometimes, but the big part of them, they provide the work permit, they take care of the relocation package. If you are in, I don't know, working in Colombia and you need to come from Colombia, we are going to take care of that. Well, not us, but the company. So yes, they're not a problem at all. One of our clients for the candidates every day. So it's not a problem at all.
Now, for non-EU citizens, you have to have a bachelor degree as a minimum requirement. But for other than that, it's a process that takes between 4 and 7 weeks to process.
Great. I have another question here that says, what kind of benefits do you get from the companies working in the Netherlands?
Yeah, of course, that's very much dependent on the company. Generally speaking, a Dutch company will offer you 12 months salaries plus 8% vacation allowance on top of that. So the company saves for your vacation money and they pay it out in May. Typically, you get vacation days between 25 and even 40 days per year, apart from the public holidays, which is roughly 5 to 7 on average per year. So that is a very nice benefit. So you have time to go home every once in a while. So a lot of companies save for pension. They provide you discounts on healthcare. Most of the companies nowadays have flexible working hours, meaning you can come in between 7 and 9 and leave after 3. What other benefits are important, Anna?
I would like also to mention that from also a personal perspective working here, I really like the open mindset of the job culture here in the Netherlands. The company really believes on your potential, and here the companies give you the opportunity. I have this feeling, but also I have this experience from other friends that they give you the opportunity to grow into the job. So they take the risk to invest on you. They are going to really give you the opportunity to grow in your job. They are going to provide you many trainings. For example, now I'm taking Dutch lessons, but it could be any other kind of training. Also, I really like the horizontal and flat structure of the working culture here in the Netherlands. Because I feel that there is not hierarchy, you know, I can speak and I can argue to my responsible, to my boss. As long as you keep respectful, they are going to listen to you. They are going to take you serious. They are going to treat you in an equal, in an equal way.
Sure.
So they are open to listen about your question. So I really like that of working here. So I also think this is a big benefit to working here in the Netherlands, and also the great work-life balance that we have. I think it's a very good point.
Great. You have answered already, Anna, one of the other questions. So great.
Okay.
Then we have two candidates from Job Barcelona. They have already applied from your profile in Job Barcelona website, and they are asking if they have to also go to open applications in your website, or if it's not necessary, if they have already applied from Job Barcelona site.
No, they don't need to apply again because we are, as I already said, we are tracking all the applications that we are receiving via Job Barcelona. So no worries. So we are going to get in contact with them in the next coming days.
Yeah.
Great. And then there is another. This is a funny one. What is the most watched Netflix series in the Netherlands?
That's a good question.
Very good question, right?
And the answer is La Casa de Papel.
Yes.
It is not only the best watched, but it's also one of the highest rated series.
Yeah.
So this is really cool. The Dutch people love to see it.
Even Frank watched this series in Spanish.
Yeah, I watch it in Spanish to practice my Spanish skills a little bit.
So yes.
Nice idea. And then there's another question saying, can Join the Dutch support me in improving and adapting my resume to the Dutch labor market?
For sure. For sure, we can help you. Yes.
Yeah, we have ideas. We have, I think, together with our 6 colleagues, we have about 70 years of recruitment experience. So we have seen many resumes. And I think we can highlight the way that typically Dutch recruiters look at resumes. So feel free to check with us how your resume looks like, and we will try to improve it with you.
Great. And I imagine that this is also one of your goals or your purpose, not to help when there is an open application in a particular company from the Netherlands. Can you help this candidate to be introduced in this company?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. That's our goal as well. The networking that we have here is very big, so we can for sure. Maybe we don't, as we already said, maybe we don't have a vacancy at this moment, but we know many companies here in the Dutch labor market, so we can always try to connect. Yes, well, let's keep realistic. Yeah. Sometimes maybe it's not possible, but for sure we are going to do our best to try to make the connection.
I think it's important to mention here that the Dutch society is, we are very social people. We like to connect and we like to speak out in our opinions. So the majority of the positions in the Netherlands are filled via the network, via. So a warm introduction to an opportunity is a much better chance to getting hired than filling out an application to a website of a big multinational that you will be one of the thousands of people that coming in. If you get a warm introduction by a person, by an individual, I think the percentage of successes will increase very fast.
Fully agree. That's why one of the benefits that I mentioned is the networking, because I really experience this in my own skills. So yes, very important to have LinkedIn, upload your LinkedIn, and yes, speak with the people. Dutch people is very friendly. They are very open. They also speak a lot as Spanish people, maybe a bit less. They are very direct, but it's something very nice that is very, sometimes maybe in the beginning could be a bit, wow, very direct people, but it's something that you really appreciate it at the end because it's good. It's very good.
Great, it's great. And we have time for one more question left, but I think it's a very important one because people are asking what kind of job offers are the most common in the Netherlands. What kind of companies, what kind of job offers, sectors that are maybe more demanding?
I could start saying technical backgrounds, engineers, IT.
Yeah. So the Dutch economy is well known as a knowledge industry. We don't do a lot of manufacturing or producing goods because typically we are too expensive. So it's a lot of research and development type of organizations, and I think our export is really high in technology. But this technology can be in the marine industry, it can be in the chemical industry, it can be in the semiconductor industry, it's in the automotive industry, it is in the shipping industry, in the logistics industry. In all these industries, you need engineers, you need people who can develop technology. So, but also besides engineering and technology, you need people in the supply chain. You need people who can sell it. You need lawyers who can do the legal contracts. You need salespeople. You need. I can go on and go on and go on. I think I better stop. But,
great.
But, yeah.
Thank you very much. You have 30 seconds to say bye-bye, to give some tips to the audience. And thank you so much for participating again in Job Barcelona. It has been a pleasure to have you. So
if you have more questions, just reach out by email, by LinkedIn. And yes, don't hesitate to contact us.
The ball is in your hand. Feel free to contact us. We are here. We are waiting for you. So please join us later on. Thank you very much.
Gracias.
Adios. Ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you so much. That has been great. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you. I had many questions more, but we didn't have enough time. But I think that we have arised the most interesting and
great.
Could you see how many people were logged in?
I will ask you. We will inform about that. Do we know how many people? ¿Cuánta gente teníamos? Do we know more or less? We will come back to that. I think now we have to get into.
No worries.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thanks for your help.
My pleasure. It has been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It was a nice experience.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Great to have you from the Netherlands. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.